Oh, late today. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we'll get started. Thanks for being here, everybody. Starting to feel a little more like spring again, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Lisa's probably freezing. Well, let's just settle in. Close your eyes for a moment. Just notice your breath. I think it's not muted. As you notice your breath, see if you can count an inhale for 8 seconds. So inhale for 8, hold it for 4, and then exhale for 8 seconds, or a count of 8. And then hold it out before you inhale again for a count of 4. And then start over. So inhale 8, hold, exhale 8, hold out, inhale 8. Just do 2 more breaths like that. And just allow your breath to go back to normal cadence. There's a Sanskrit word, satya, that means truth. And to most of us, truth matters. It's important, right? Not only in our dealings with others, but it's important that we're truthful with ourselves as well. If you make decisions based on what is true for you in your heart and your soul, then you never have anything to feel bad about. And please bring hands to heart center. I believe that when you use sattva, truthfulness, you're much better able to notice the grace within yourself and within others and all around us. And please lower your hands, open your eyes, and please twist to your right. Just get a little twist going. Check in with your core. Lengthen up. And then twist to the other side. And then coming back to center, just fold forward. And just draw your sit or your hip creases back. Your sits bones will stay down. You'll lengthen your spine. It's like a good stretch, right? And then come on up and just switch the shin that you have in front. And we'll do that again. Twist to your right. It might feel different. Maybe it won't. I don't know. For me, it feels different. And twist to your left. And then coming to center, fold forward again. Just getting a little hip opening where we start. And then come on up. Now just spread your legs wide for a moment. And do that again. Twist to your right. Twist to your left. And fold forward. You can just kind of sway a little bit. Feels just kind of feeling out your hamstrings, your low back. And then come on up. I forgot to tell y'all to grab a belt. So grab a belt if you don't have one. Looks like you have one. Connie has one too. Okay. Or I mean, Jeanette has one. Yeah, she has one. And then just come to have your belt handy. Come to the middle of your mat and just bend your knees up. And then you can hold on if you want to, or come to a boat pose. You can flex and point your feet if you can hold it. You can bring your hands here if you can't hold it. And then slowly come on down to your backs. Kind of round your upper back as you come down. Good. And then grab your belt. Bring the belt around your right. I like the heel area just so I can feel like I'm really grounding that leg into the socket. And holding it with your right hand, just make a little circle. If it feels better to keep the left knee bent, you can do that. Or if you're ready to extend the leg, do that. Good. And then extending your left arm out to the side, just open up. And I want you to think of keeping your pelvis level by really engaging the abs. So maybe your leg won't come quite as far off to the side. You can even feel, is it level? Just being truthful. Mine doesn't go as far when I do it this way, but it feels really safe. Like a good stretch. Just drawing that leg into the socket, really pressing that left leg down or foot if that's what it is. Good. And then bring it back to center. Switch hands. Now everyone's gonna have to extend your left leg now. You can just roll to your left hip and bring the right leg across, but keep your right shoulder down. So this time your pelvis rotates. Just feel a little twist. You can draw that leg into the socket still. I like to kind of move the foot up and down a little bit just to kind of explore the different ligaments and muscles in that right hip. And then roll back to center. If you grab both ends of the belt, reach the left foot up to switch, it works pretty well. And then grabbing it with the left hand, my arms full length, as you can see, and just start to make a circle again. Now slowly bring it off to the left, keeping the abdominals really strong, your pelvis level. You can bring the right arm off to the side to counterbalance. Just notice, can you maintain? Maybe move the foot up and down a few times, just really engaging the core. Keep everything level. Good. Bring the foot back to center. Switch hands. Left arm comes out to the side and just roll to your right hip. Allow the leg to come over. And just see how that side feels. I always feel a little different. One side always is tighter for me. And then bring it back to center. You can set the belt off to the side and just hug your knees in. You can roll side to side a little bit. And then I'm going to have you keep your inner edge of your feet together. Widen your knees. Stretch your arms straight up. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to lift your head and shoulders and maybe your tailbone and press the low belly or the low back down and hug your arms with your knees. So this is like a laying down bakasana. So hug, hug, hug. Squeeze your feet together. Lift, breathe, and then relax. Hug the knees in again. But hopefully it felt like a little bit of work. So let's do it one more time. So flex the feet, inner edges of the feet are glued together, widen the knees. Hands, it's like your hands are pressing into the ceiling. So it's like stop. And then lift your head and chest enough that your knees come to the outer upper arm. Squeeze them, maybe lift the tailbone. Tuck your chin really round. Oh, try to breathe and relax down. And roll to your side. And go ahead and push up to all fours position. And then just do a couple cow, cat poses. Stretching everything out. And then pause. I want you to think about your hands. So spread the fingers a little bit. You don't have to get them super wide, just wide enough so that you can really press all 5 fingertips down. And then just kind of move forward and back. We're stretching out the wrists. So we're going to do that bakasana pose on our hands. So it feels good to stretch out the wrists. Okay, now turn the fingers towards each other. Thumbs are pointing towards you. Just move side to side a little bit. Again, feeling the fingertips pressing down. So it's not just dumping right in the base of your wrist. Good. And then pause. Now turn the fingers out. Make sure the wrists are right under shoulders. And move side to side again a couple times. And then last one, just I always have to move my knees a little closer to my hands for this one, and you may not want to do it, but turn your fingers towards your knees. And then just see how that feels forward and back a few times. Good. And then turn the hands right. Make fists now, thumbs pointing forward, and bring the fist forward a little bit. This should feel good. And then extend your right arm and thread it underneath the left or thread the needle. You can bring your left arm out if you want, or even wrap it around. Drawing the sternum back. One more breath. And then unwind. To switch sides, you can use the fists if you want, because it feels like a good change. Extend the left arm and thread it through. Feel a nice stretch on the side body. Drawing the sternum back. And then please unwind. And go ahead and take your knees a little wider, stretch your toes long, come down to a child's pose. Just get off your hands completely. Couple breaths, and then make your way to a downward facing dog. Notice your hands again. And just move however it feels good. You can walk your dog out. You can swivel the heels, whatever feels nice today. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Do a forward fold back there. And if you want to, you can grab your elbows, just feel that pose for a few moments. Check in with your feet, with your hamstrings. And then slowly roll up to standing. Oh, shake it out. And come on up to the front of your mat. And I'm going to have you grab your blocks now. We're just going to do a sun salute, just warm a little up, few more things up. So inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, sit back to Utkatasana or chair pose. Draw your low belly up. Keep your torso as upright as you can as you sit deep. And then fold forward. And bring your hands on your blocks. And step your left foot back to a deep lunge. Just feel that pose. And get really strong into your feet. And go ahead and lower your back knee and slowly come upright. Find your Anjaneyasana this morning. Good. Bring your hands to the blocks. Lift the back knee. And then just sweep your right arm up and open up to a deep lunge twist. And then bring the hand back down. Lower the knee again. Slide your hips back, straighten the right leg for runner's lunge. Just checking in with your hamstring, heel, knee, sits bone aligned. Just practice flexing the right foot and then maybe pointing the toes a couple times, drawing the leg into the socket. Just kind of getting into some different fibers as you feel that. And then go ahead and bend back into the front knee. Lift the back knee again. And this time, find your balance as you come on up to crescent. Take your time. And this, bring hands to heart center and straighten your front leg. Now, if your balance is such that you need to take a step forward with your back foot, so you can ground the heel down, do. If not, see if you can fold forward and find the blocks. I almost fell out of it. Those pyramid pose, it's a little more intense hamstring stretcher. Let's see where it takes you. Good. And then bend into the front knee and step forward. And let's step your right foot back, deep lunge. Finally getting to the other side. It feels nice, right? Lower the back knee, hug to the midline, stretch up Anjane. Touch down, lift the back knee, sweep the left arm up, open up, deep lunge twist. Right or left hip crease stays back. Oh, really? I needed this stretch. Good. Touch down. Lower the back knee again. Slide the hips back. Runner's lunge. You can use blocks here, of course. Your hips or your hamstrings are really tight. And then just explore, drawing that leg into the socket, flexing the foot, and then pointing through the toes. Just do that a couple times. And then bending back into the front knee, lifting the back knee, making your way crescent warrior. Your shoulders and your hips are square. Hands to heart center. Straighten the left leg. Fold forward to pyramid pose. Hands to the blocks. More breath. And then bending into the front knee. Step back to a downward facing dog. Extend the right leg. Just kind of feel that. You can point and flex the foot here. Feel how your left hamstrings are getting open. You've been working on them. Hips still stay square to the floor. And then step that foot through. Deep lunge. And please step forward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, stretch them up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Left foot steps back, deep lunge. Lower the back knee. I'm going to have you just walk your left knee back a little further so your right leg might straighten a little bit more. Just a little bit, and then slide your hips back for a little bit deeper runner's lunge stretch. We're going to try something fun. It needs open hamstrings. And then please bend back into your front knee, hands on the blocks. Just kind of press your toes down, walk your knee forward to normal position, lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Extend the left leg. Point and flex if that feels good. And then step that foot through, deep lunge. Oh, maybe it's easier to walk the foot back a little further now. Lower the back knee, slide the hips back. A little more intense, runner's lunge. Keep the heel, the knee, the sits bones lined up. Draw the leg into the socket. Your hips stay square. And then, however you can, you might have to walk that knee forward. Lift the back knee, step back to downward facing dog. And then just leave your blocks up there. Walk your hands back to a forward fold. Inhale, pranam, extend your spine long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Ah. Okay, let's try a little balancing. So stay where you're at. You don't want to be too close to your blocks. And stand on your right foot. And as you lift the left knee, just extend your arms straight up. Now, very carefully bring your left hand down to your left knee. And you can bring your right arm wherever it feels best to balance. because you're going to slowly see if you can open the knee to your left. And then bring it back in and release. Good. Very good. Let's go for the other side. So shift your weight, your left foot. As you inhale, lift your right knee. Extend your arms. Find your balance first. And then you can find the knee with your right hand. And slowly open. And close. And release. Good job. Okay, now you can do that same thing again. Or if you want to try a little bit harder pose, when you shift your weight, you're going to bring the knee up and just bring it out to the left side a little bit, and then either find the ankle or the little toe side. And then maybe extend the leg a little bit. You can keep it bent, or you can extend it all the way. So play with it. So shift your weight, bring the knee up, and it's going to be angled a little bit. So your arm can come on the inside. Find the little toe side if you can, or the big toe, or the ankle, and then just play with where it wants to go. Think of your leg as like a fire hose. Good, and come on down. Well done. It's fun to play. Okay, shift sides. So as you bring the knee up, you're going to angle it out a little bit so that you can find it. Use your core. I'm reminding myself. And release. Job. Come on up to the front of your mat. Inhale, stretch it up. Really open your heart. And exhale, fold forward. And just set your blocks off to the side for a moment. And then step back to a downward facing dog. Remembering to put weight in your fingertips, maybe your finger mounds. Come forward to a plank. This is kind of a hand balance. Keep your head in line with your spine. Keep thinking, I'm going to round my upper back slightly, but broaden the clavicles. That makes you feel super strong in your shoulders. And then go ahead and lower down to the mat. Stretch your feet long. Come up to cobra with an inhale. It should feel really nice. Don't scoop your tailbone. Lower down. I want to do that one more time. Cobra. And then lower down. Shift back to all fours. You can even sit all the way back if that's comfortable for you, because we're gonna set up for bakasana. So I'm gonna have you, just in case, have your blanket in front of you. And I'll do it this way so you guys can see. So you're gonna come up to a deep squat, and I want you to have your feet pretty close together. So start in Uttanasana, and then as you bend your knees, lift your heels and bring your knees wide. Yeah. So remember what we did on our backs? Okay. So then you're going to place your hands right under your shoulders a little. Yeah, so if you did a head dive, it would be in the right place, which Mike did last night. So it's it's good to have one there. And then here's what you got to do. You got to lift your bum really high and then think of tucking your chin, rounding your upper back, rounding your tail down, hugging your arms with your legs, and then just shift your weight to your hands, lift the feet. And good. Try in. If you can get your inner edge of your feet together, it helps, but it's not necessarily nice to know. Good, you guys. Woo, come on down. I was I was watching all of you. Take a breath. So I want you to try it one more time. Here, you can sit. Take out your wrists. And watch me. If you're getting it and you want to try something fun, do it. And then watch me. See if I can do it today. I don't know. And then just kind of, whoops, extend one leg to the side, back in and down. Go ahead, play with it. I'm going to try the other side. So just go slow. Maybe one foot lifts a little bit, maybe not at all. It's okay. All that effort to draw in to your core is good work for you, even if you don't get your feet up. That's it, Lisa. Nice. Round that back. Did you get it tonight? I wasn't. Good job. Awesome. Okay. Come on down to your back side. I'm going to have you grab your blocks. Just to help your wrist, just grab right at that connection point, and then you can open and close because it's hard on your wrists, I think. They get so tight. And do that with both sides. So I'm going to have you do one more hand balance. And then we can play a little bit too. So your blocks are going to either be on the lowest height. I have long arms, so this works for me. I mean, you can try it without. It's really, really hard without. Or you can bring them up to medium height. Now, just draw your legs into the sockets. And then it's the same thing. You press, here, watch me first. Press down, lift your butt, and then draw your butt back, and then maybe lift. Okay, try it. So press down, draw your butt back. Then maybe your feet lift. Yes, good, good. Yeah, that's awesome. How'd that go at home? I hope good. Okay, now, since we have, that's a fun one to try. But since we have open hamstrings, we'll try one more, Jeanette. So bend your right knee and then just grab a hold of the foot with both hands so that your arms are on the inside. And then just kind of move that leg forward and back. So your big toe comes close to your ear, maybe. Like that. Now hold it back. See if you can let go with your right arm and bring it underneath. And this is the key. You have to get the leg as high as possible and then bring this hand down and shove it back into your leg and then see if you can let go and hold it there. Yeah. And if you can, then press down, see if you can lift. Yeah. Hug. Good. I did these. That's good. No, it's like I said, even if you don't get any lift at all that work is not going to waste, okay? So try the other side. I did this last night and I'm not feeling real strong today. I'm tired. Yeah, so both arms are on the inside, so the knee comes wider. Yeah, just to kind of get that feeling. And then when it's in, see if you can drop that left arm underneath and maybe even get a little higher, maybe even up to your shoulder, possible. And then just press that arm into your leg. My hands are right by my hips. And then you can lift. And then if you're like Jeanette and I, you can squeeze. Yeah. Sorry. It's Ash. What is that called, Jeanette? Do you remember? Ash, Ashta. Yeah. Gosh, I was doing that, and then listen, now today I'm too weak. Okay, go ahead and come on up just to regular Dandasana. Feel that. You can close your eyes. Leave a long spine. I know. Those hand balances, like I said, even though you may not get your butt up off the floor, you're still working it, right? You're working all those muscles, so they're good for you. And then fold forward. Paschimottanasana. To show you how much good work you did on your legs. Come on up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open. And then just take a moment to adjust so you feel like you're on your sits bones. And then I like to grab my ankles or my hands under my heels. And then I say to myself, okay, can I use the strength of my core to then widen my knees apart a little bit more? Bakasana. Press your heels together too. That helps. You can fold over it if it really feels good to you. I like to use my forearms to just kind of remind my thighs to open. Good, and then come on up. And go ahead and lie down on your back. Just stretch long. And then bring your arms to cactus. Just bend your knees, bring your feet a little wide on the mat. I want you to do windshield wipers, but I want you to think to yourself, I want to keep my pelvis pretty level. So maybe just do the left knee towards the right ankle first and think, keep the pelvis level. And then see if you can add the right knee out and keep that pelvis level. A little bit different feeling. And then come on up and switch. So right knee down first, thinking the pelvis stays level. It's more like feels a little bit different. Of course, mine's tilting a little bit and yours will too, but you feel a really good stretch in the thigh. You can add the left knee out if you want. just come on up and over. This time, don't worry about anything. Just think of relaxing and going right and left, relaxing as you do the windshield wipers. Turn the lights off. And then next time your knees are up, bring the feet close together and the knees close together. And lift them up. Really hug everything towards each other and then roll to your right hip. Let the knees come across for a lying down twist. Maybe even look to the left. And then hugging the knees into each other, the feet into each other. Bring them up to center and over to left. Maybe look to the right. Just close your eyes. Feel a good stretch. Come on back to center. Bring your feet hip distance down to the mat. Bring your arms by your hips. Just draw the shoulder blades underneath a little bit and then lift on up to a Setu Bandha. Thinking I really want to keep my pelvis stable and steady. Maybe engage those abdominal muscles. And if you want an additional challenge without shifting your pelvis, lift your right knee up. Bring it in as close to your chest as you can and then extend it up towards the ceiling. Flex and point, flex and point. Bend it in towards your chest, bring it down and switch. Remember, level pelvis, lift the left knee, extend, flex and point. Bend the knee in, bring the foot down. Stay for one more breath and then lower to the mat. Hug your knees in and just kind of roll side to side, massaging the low back. And then find your way to Shavasana, laying down. Just tapping into your breath. Allowing it to take you a little more relaxed spot just by using your breath and doing a body scan to release any tension. We exhale, allow you to just sink a little deeper, floor. Feeling of being held in the hands of something much greater, supporting you in every way. So that you can rest. Your true essence is truth. Your soul is truth. Truth matters. As you continue to rest, I wanted to just share some thoughts from Julia Cameron's Book of Blessings. My path is broad and gentle. Ours is a journey of shared hearts. I remind myself that I am blessed with friendship, gifted with acquaintances and associations who travel with me towards the higher good. Reminding myself always that we are all traveling together. I develop my individuality while welcoming the individuality of others. As much as I yearn to be truly seen and loved, I seek to see others truly and truly love them. I offer to those I encounter a believing mirror. I reflect back to them their dignity, their beauty, their potential, and their truth. Treating all whom I encounter with respect and affection, I allow my heart to be a vessel for healing love. Drawing on universal love to love through me, I love freely and without fatigue. I open my heart to actualizing grace in each moment. I allow Spirit to enter my interactions, shaping them and leavening them to a richer bread. I am nourished by Spirit, and through Spirit, I seek to bless and nourish others by expressing Spirit through me. With your own truth. Slowly making your way back. Just notice your breath. Notice your extremities start to move in small ways. Tucking your knees in. Rolling to the side. When you're ready, just take your time. Sitting for a few moments, just in your truth. Bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste. All right. Thank you guys at home. Have a fabulous weekend. Can't believe it's Friday. I say that every week, but it's so true.